Yo, what up, Zoom? What up, bro? Been waiting, but you gotta go to sleep. That sucks, bro. Yeah, I've been so busy. I can't stream if I'm like super fucking busy because it just is like super distracting. And I don't know that I would want to sit here on like just a face cam and shit. You know what I mean? But get you that sleep, bro. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I don't know why my YouTube isn't like connected. At least I don't think it is. I really have no idea. How can I like mute? How can I mute tests? Like, how can I mute volume in tests, bro? I feel like that needs to be. I should be able to do that better. Um, like it just needs to be like I just need to be able to do that better. Oh my god. All right, what was I testing again? Let me see real quick. I think I remember. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, that button is just like non-existent. All right. My god. The architecture is so weak, dude. Hmm. Let me. I see. Okay. I mean, that's a quick fix. That's a quick fix. But then I still have other issues, so kind of crazy. And why is the spectate button just kind of like broken right now? It's kind of stupid. Okay. to like irritate me. Like, holy shit. How do we turn off holy tough? What are you talking about, cooler? How do we turn off sound and testing, bro? Like, I don't want to keep hearing this. All these sound effects, man. They need to, like, figure that shit out. That ass. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to manually just, like, turn it off, bro. How can I turn off sound while doing... Turn off sound... You see this? You see the title and you think it's cool? Awesome, bro. It is kind of cool. How can I turn off sound while testing, while doing multiple client testing? Like, I don't want to have to I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You need to mute audio output per client window. That's kind of cringe. That is kind of cringe, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually... It's kind of real cringe, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Let's see if that works. I don't know, bro. I really want to turn off the sound though when I test. And it didn't work. I'm gonna freaking lose my mind. Like, there's just no way to do it. Is there no way to do it? Like, I'm just kind of like, what the fudge buckets, you know? Oh, it worked for this one, just not all the sounds. All right, whatever. Whatever, dude. Let me see if this spectate, the spectate was just working, bro. Okay, so it's working now. But it wasn't working in like a team situation. So let me try that. Let me now test that. Let me test that. Why wouldn't it be working in a team situation though? That's the thing. Let me try that real quickity split, because it's only when I exit the duel then I can't go back into it. Oh yeah, this poor ass internet, bro. Sad internet. Dookie butter internet. Two people want me to make cash grabs? Why? Are y'all crazy? I am sitting on a crazy cash grab idea right now, bro. Easy 500k. Like, let's keep it above 55,000. Easily 500. Easily. Like, I'm only keeping it a $155. Only keeping it a $155. I think the movement controller, I think the server's involved for like dashing. I think. I don't know for sure. But just off of that delay dash that I had, that makes me think that it's that the server's involved. I could be totes wrong though. Could be totes wrong. All right, so okay, now we go over to this guy and we go to exit, and let's see if we can spectate. And we can't join either though. So the being able to join's fixed, but we can't spectate for some reason. Let's go ahead and finish the duel. Go ahead and finish the duel. Alright. Let's see. Alright. There we go. Let's see if our other player's still in the lobby. He is. Oh, and his UI's all fucked up. What? I'm in gonna fucking freak out. I'm gonna fucking freak out right now. Yo. What is happening right now? Alright, let me see real quick. Why would it be doing that though? Yeah, I'm aware, bro. I'm aware. I don't even use this. Oh my goodness. So this right here. Okay. So when a round gets started, hold on a second now. Hold on a second now. I mean, if you guys want to see, you can, bro. I don't really care. What is which one is it? Which one is it? I think it's this one. Sure, it's this one. Just like, where should I'm just kind of like, where should where else do I need to remove them is like my thing. Let me just see where I do with end match. Let me see what happens with end match, end duel. Let me see if I'm doing that at all. I think I'm doing that. I don't think I'm doing these. I am doing one of them, but I'm not doing that. All right, so when a round starts, I'm just a little confused here. Let's try to just test again real quick. Oh. Let's test that real quickity split. Alright, cool. It's just such a weird thing. Let's see. Freaking dash. Motherfucking dash. Motherfucking dash. Okay. Oh shit. And I already. Alright. So then I exit. And if a new round starts. But I can't. Also, I can't. The spectating button's not working for some reason. It's visible, but I can't click it. So I'm not sure what that's about. For some reason, it's not letting me click it. And it's not even acting like it's a button, like when I hover and stuff. So I find that to be interesting too. But this is the main bug real quick. Is if I get this guy out of here, my guy in the lobby oh fuck. Are they Oh, they weren't on the same team. All right. And then my guy in the lobby now has this happening. Now look. Okay. Okay. he should be not. He shouldn't be doing that. You feel me? Why do I do this? This is very interesting. Why am I doing that? I feel like that's kind of weird. So I'm gonna remove that. It's a little weird. So I start a new round. What happens when I start a new round? Let me just look at that real quick. Jesus H. Criminy Christ. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. In duel. I'm just gonna remove this because I don't like this. And then we'll go back to our player added. And we'll just do But it doesn't think that we're in the match. It doesn't think that we're in the match, so it truly is like some broken logic only on the client. So where's our fucking... Where's our HUD? Where's our HUD? Let me look at our HUD. HUD enabled. Temp replica. But it still is like... Or is spectating or is killed. All right, let's look at our killed value. On character killed. Okay, okay. So I don't set it on the exit. I don't set it. Yeah, that's it. I don't set the killed on the exit. So it still thinks the player's killed. So quick fix for that would be right there. Quick little fix. How many people are saying to make a cash grab? Are you guys on Giraffe? I feel like it should work now. I feel like that was the missing piece. That was I mean, that was the only bug left, so it was like no other bugs. You always on a new project? What do you mean, bro? I've been working on this for a few weeks now. But I mean, dude, like Myth, I get commissions. So like I'm always like everything I've streamed in the last like couple months or few months have been commissions. So you know. But I don't show too much, you know what I mean? Because I just don't, it's unproductive for me at least. Now look, we're gonna test this again. This is the last little piece we need, okay? Boom! All right, now we're gonna finish off this guy. New round should start. Boom! And now we're good. And now we need to really like fix this. I don't know why this spectate's not working all of a sudden. Because we're in a match, so I'm like, that's kind of like annoying me. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. It's blocked by something. You saw that, didn't you? You saw that, didn't you? What's it blocked by? What could it possibly be blocked by? So that's it. That's the last thing we need to fix, is not having that be blocked. Is there a property we could do for that? I feel like there's a property we could do for that. Let me activate the chat. Are you the only scripter on this project? I think so for now. I think so for the time being, yeah. And the foreseeable future, I mean, that's like the deal we have going on right now, so we'll see. But yes, I believe so. Nobody else is really scripting, I think. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I'm the only one ever in the team or whatever, whatchamacallit, team create. I think somebody added like an anti-cheat situation. I don't know, dude. But you know me, dude. You know how I feel about anti-cheat. Let them cheat. Who cares? Let them cheat. Alright, what was I gonna do though? Oh yeah, I was gonna enable the chat. Enable the chizat. The chizat. Enable the chizat on the chizat on the chiz on the chiz. Is it not working? It's not working anyway. It's not even working, dude. I'm just gonna remove it. Just gonna remove it and copy it from the web, dude. Hide away, hide away, way, hide away, way. Okay, so like, okay, if you're voting for cash grab, 1, jump off a bridge, 2, why? Why? Just wondering. Just wondering. Just kind of wondering, dude. Just a little bit. What up, Chris? What up, Christy? Oh my god, stream health is poor again. Jesus H. Good job, Cooler. Thank you for voting the community option, as you should. As you should. As you should, dude. Do you use Fusion's hydrate and observe function, or is it something else? Yeah, this is hydrates. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I don't know about the observe, but the computed. So, which is basically it observes values like the computed function for like properties and stuff. So there is that, yeah. And like I don't know, food for thought. So I'm coding this in the way, in the style of the person who coded this before me, right? So I'm making this team system, right? So this dueling system was originally set up for 1v1 and it was also uncompleted. So I've made it for teams, as many players as you want per team. And I've coded it in a way to match the style of the programmer before me. And so like just something that I've been talking about with a couple other people is like, when do you decide whether you want to like modify, you know, what's already there versus starting from complete scratch? Why did I not start from complete scratch? Is because that can be unpredictable at times. And sometimes it's just better to kind of go off of what's already there, even if it's not like best practice or, you know, very organized. It's still what was there was working for what it was, and so if I could just, you know, branch off of that, modify it, that could have been the better way. So just kind of something to think about when you're like working on projects that have already had code bases, or you're working off of other people's code bases. Is it a good time? Is it good to start from scratch, or is it better to just modify? Sometimes there is no right answer to that. Me personally though, I maybe would have, like, if it was spaghetti code, which it wasn't. I mean, spaghetti code can be like a couple different things though at the same time. If it was like complete spaghetti code, I probably would have started from scratch, but it wasn't. So, you know. But yeah, there is always that, like, if the code is organized very differently than what you're used to, there is that, you know, that situation where it's taken time for you to kind of see what they're doing, and you got to read through it and that stuff. But in my opinion, sometimes, depending on what you're doing, it's still better to do that than start from scratch. But yeah. What's the minimum you take for commissions? Because people be paying nothing for scripters. Yeah, dude, I turn a lot of people down. I turn a lot of people down. I turn so many people down, bro, because just for the, you know, this community, I'm just like looking at these here. Just for this like industry, that you're right. They really do, like, it's pennies. Who's Jesse, bro? Like, who is even Jesse? I don't know a single Jesse, bro. It's not me. Is the stream health still poop? I can't even see like the updated chats, dude, on YouTube. What is YouTube doing, man? Oh. I forgot you have to like do all chat. YouTube's so weird sometimes. The minimum I do is around, I don't even want to say it. Because the people that pay more might try to be like, oh, I want to pay you less now. But I usually work with people's budgets just because I'm not greedy. But I'll say the average that I make, I mean, dude, I've been paid up to like 45 an hour. So it really fluctuates. But I'm happy at around 26 to 30. That's kind of like where I'm at. But again, like, I sometimes work with people's budgets if it's part-time, or if I think it's like not a big deal, or usually if I think it'll help my code base moving forward. Like if I can use the commission to like build some type of like reusable module that I can use moving forward for my own stuff, I mean, I'm always down to do that too, you know. So I do work with people often, and if the person is chill, usually that's when I'll only like work with them if it's chill, if they're chill, because that's like number one to me. If the person's chill, then I'm all for it. You know what I mean? But yeah. So it just depends. But I definitely don't work for fucking pennies. You know what I mean? Like I turn a lot of people down, dude, because they do not be paying a jack. Jack schmack. Jack schmack. I still don't know who Jesse is though. That's kind of crazy. Just a little crazy. Where's our poll at, dude? 75% people get paid by the hour for comms. I do. I do. That's like really the only way I'll work, really. Um, you know, I don't do like per task ever. I never do per task. I never do upon completion, you know. I mean, you're setting yourself up to be screwed. So, you know, I mean, dude, and there was a dude, I took on this one commission one time. And I mean, it was by this YouTuber with like over 4 million subscribers. And I kid you not, he was having like, he could have had dozens of coders working for him, never paid. He would be like, build this system for me. If you can build it, I'll pay you. Which is just sounds stupid from the get, right? That's why I don't do stuff like that. But I guarantee you he was having like dozens of people writing up code, dude. Because he had a group with like hella devs in it. There was like over 40 people in there and they were all fucking coders. And that's why I made that sumo ball game. That's what made me start that sumo ball game. For y'all that don't know, there's some lore. There's some lore for you behind the sumo ball, how it came about. I started off making prototypes for that com. I cut off like I quickly understood what he was doing though, so I didn't really take it serious. But I was like, you know what? Genji ball looks dope. Let me just see if I can like perfect the movement and make it look exactly like Genji ball. Ended up doing that. So the com never ended up working out, but then, you know, came the birth of sumo ball through that. So I want to say this is good to go. Now, the only thing is, I think this part is blocking the button. So that's what I think is happening. I think that part is blocking the button. So that should like help with that. But other than that, the teams for dueling should be done. Okay. Okay. Those game template servers, I'm not familiar, Myth. If it's the only servers I'm in are ones people like exclusively invite me to, um, I'll join those sometimes. Um, for the most part, though, uh, I'm not really in servers. I'm never really active in servers. Like sometimes I'll look at, you know, hidden devs to see if anything's looking good there, like for the people looking for stuff, scripters. But other than that, I'm not in there. Um, like as far as like getting templates or scripts or whatever, I don't ever. I'm not ever a part of that. If you want to join a scripting server, I joined the OSS one. That's like where all the professional developers are. But a lot of them have communication problems where they don't know how to talk to dumb people like myself. So they'll use a lot of fucking lingo and I'll just kind of be like, what? So, you know. But yeah, I'm not like, you know, I'm not like super active. Some people just make code complicated for no reason. Yeah, I feel that, Iris. I feel that. I feel that. Like I'm all like how I am, bro, is like I'm all for doing what, like if it works, it works. With keeping in mind, is it good practice? Is it efficient for workflow? Could you come back to the same project a year from now and be able to modify and add on to it efficiently? You know what I mean? Like that's what I kind of care about. That's where I like focus. That's my focus for coding and stuff. But as far as like, you know, doing whatever, do whatever. If it works, it works at the end of the day. Um, you know what I mean? So whatever happened to that crab game? Do you guys know that crab game that came out? There was a crab game that came out and it was like an FPS game or whatever. Do y'all know that? It was like a little crab game. It was like a crab shooter. What was that game called? Why are y'all all voting cash grab? I'm about to beat up my own subscribers. If y'all are over the age of 18, of course. I'm gonna fucking punch you guys in the face. Like who's voting cash grab, dude? Oh, by the way, chat, I got a new place. I moved apartments, right? I got a new place now. Do you guys Look, all right, look, look behind me, chat. Look behind me. You can't even see it because my head's blocking it, can you? Look at this artwork that came with the new plays. Looks ominous? What does ominous mean? I know that word. What does that mean? Isn't ominous like... Isn't ominous like abstract kind of? Holy frick, my internet's so bad I can't even pull up the definition on... It took me 10 seconds to pull up the definition of ominous. Jesus. Impression that something bad or unpleasant is going to happen. So it's like abstract, but in like a negative way, right? Menacing? Okay, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. You know what? Whatever, dude. So what? It's ominous. So what? You jerk face. You're a jerk face, dude. You're a freaking jerk face. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. What did I spend 3,000 Robux on? Oh, it was game passes. I'm retarded. It was just testing games. I'm terrible with that, bro. I'm so quick to spend Robux in games. It's I gotta not do that because I got a DevX. I got a DevX, bro. Like I can't be doing that stupid nonsense. Or is it because of that dark doorway? Doorway? I mean, I guess, yeah. It's like a little doorway. Yeah, you're right. Maybe. Could be. Artwork looks cool, though. You're trolling. Now I know you're trolling, dude. Artwork looks cool. Oh my god. Iris, what are you talking about, bud? If I check back on the poll and it's like gone up 70%. Okay, I think it went down. It was at like 30, or did it or is it at the same exact where it was? Why are so many people voting cash grab? If you voted community, thank you a lot. I do not want to do cash grabs. Bro, Auras, are you still working on the RPG game? Not at the moment. Pretty cool though. It was looking pretty cool though when I last was on it. Movement is looking great.
I will say that. I will say that. The movement of that game is looking quite good.
Wait, what's behind you? Iris, you think I'm gonna fall for that? Iris, you think I'm gonna fall for that, bro? Do you really think I'm gonna fall for that, dude? Hold on a second. Do you really think I'm gonna fall for that? I'm not gonna fall for that. I'm not gonna fall for that, bro. Do you think I'm that stupid? Do you think I'm that stupid, bro? My cam just messed up for some reason. I would never fall for anything like that, dude. Come on. Do you think I'm gonna fall for that, Myth? I don't know why my camera keeps messing up, bro. They keep coming up. It's the painting, bro. It's the painting. It's the artwork behind me. I gotta take that down. I actually gotta take that down. That is haunted. That artwork right there is gotta be haunted, bro. What if I took that down and there was some black hole in the wall? Hold on a second. I think I'm gonna take it down. Okay, there's no black hole, thank God. What if there was like a black hole of sludge or like black tar or something? That'd be insane. I would probably I don't know what I would do if that actually happened. Who voted on cash grabs again? Who voted on cash grabs again? I will beat you guys. I will literally beat you guys, dude. Who voted on cash grabs? Again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Alright, so do you guys want to see the RPG? You guys said you wanted to see the RPG real quick. I'll show you guys the RPG and how it's doing. Gotta make bread. Hey, gotta make bread. Yeah, but like, come on, dude. We can make bread with community games. It's like way more sick. The camera movement is just still not polished. I gotta polish this camera movement, but I think the camera movement's dope though. I'll say that. It looks way better if you're like shift locked. It looks way better if you're shift locked. I'll say that. But when you're not shift locked, it's kind of like jittery. So that's the what I would have to polish. Shift lock looks beautiful though. I'll say that. Adding custom GUI. What? Okay. But yeah, this is the RPG though. Oh my god. So that's pretty much it. I think it's coming together though. It's looking pretty. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting to look really good. It's getting to look really good. It's getting to look really good. The VFX is tough, yeah, but you don't even know because the VFX artist dropped some more VFX that's like 10 times better. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. The game's looking really fucking good. If the game design stays relatively good, you know, I think the game's gonna do really well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's Japanese, and that's the VFX artist. So it's a Japanese VFX artist. So, yeah. You know. I know, right? Make sure to release it for sure, dude. I know. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I don't have control over the project, so we will see what happens. I am deciding on what my next project's gonna be, though. I'm still like thinking about it. I think maybe I should just come out with like a basic sim, like a basic, like one of those tsunamis, bro. Like I have a great idea for that. And the code for it as well. So I might as well just drop that real quick. Real quickety split. But I need a builder. Who's a builder? Who's a good builder? Do I need a builder? I actually don't even need a builder. I'm gonna just use the asset pack I already fucking have. Buy the $300 template? No thanks, bro. I don't buy templates. Why would I buy a template, dude? You're goofy. I don't buy templates, brother. Why would I buy a scripting template when I am a programmer? Don't be goofy. Don't be goofy. I already have most of the code, you goofball. Like, let's keep it a $155,000. I already have most of the code. Were you trolling though? Let's keep it a $155, 500. Were you trolling? I don't think you were. That's the thing about it, is like, I don't think you were trolling. Listen, if I thought you were trolling, I think methinks you would be a better troll. I was trolling to keep it a $1.5 million. A $1.5 million? Iris is keeping it a $1.5 million, bro? Are you dead ass? This guy's serious. Nah, like this guy's actually for real. This guy's actually for real. This guy's actually serious. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, no way, Jose. No way, Jose. Bro, there's so much crazy shit happening. I'm fucking sick of social media. Like, I don't want to hear about all this crazy shit going on, dude. Like, I'm just, let me just stay inside and just fucking not fuck with anybody. Keep not fucking with anybody, bruh. There's too much nonsense going on, dog. How is the Myth and Iris? Y'all have been here for a minute. How is the stream quality? Because I have shitty Wi-Fi now, so it's probably Dookie Butter Buns Biscuits. Let me know what you think. I keep getting these error poor messages in the YouTube. Okay, 11 votes, and it's at 73% cash grab. I guess. Here's what I'm gonna do. What's the Iris Library? What are you talking about? How do y'all feel when I pick my nose? Are y'all bothered by that? Because if so, I really don't care. Dookie Butter Buns Biscuit Eater. Dookie Butter Buns Biscuits. But Croc, you must challenge yourself. Only 2 weeks for the cash grab. I mean, dude, I could do it in less probably. I'm gonna keep it a buck 55,000. I just closed a YouTube Chrome tab that was using 1.9 gigabytes of memory. Why is Chrome such a RAM eater? Why are you using Chrome to begin with? You should be using Firefox. No, I'm just kidding. But or no, Opera. That bug, I swear to God, Opera has to be malware. Y'all ever like go to those, like, because I do all the time. I go to these websites where you watch movies for free. And it gives you like, you know, you have to like really protect yourself from malware when you use the sites like that. And I swear some of the pop-ups would be Opera downloads, dude. So the only good thing about Opera is it gives you the free games of the day. That's like actually really cool, but I'm sure you could look that up if you wanted to. So does it? I don't know. I just use Microsoft. I'm a Microsoft user, but I don't like it because its default is Bing. So I like have to type in Google and shit. I was amazed when I discovered the world of private piracy. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. You use Edge? Yeah, bro. Yep. I was gonna say I was gonna say something, and I think I'm gonna backtrack. I think I'm gonna save myself. Oh, hey, no, hey, no, hey, no, bro. No, bro. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say that, but I'm not gonna say it. Because I backtracked. I thought about it, and I backtracked. So we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say it, bro. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Uh-uh. Yo, what up, Builder? What up, RZ? What up, bro? It's good, bro. It's good. It's good. It's pretty fucking solid. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that for free. I tell you that for free. Brave browser is good. What? Brave? I've never heard of that one. I've never heard of Brave before. Y'all just hopped in at the same time. Like, are y'all on one? Yo, what up, Zoa? What up, bro? D Maganis, what up, bro? RZ, you want to see this? The picture. You want to see the picture that came with it? Fire? You're crazy. I just took it down on stream, bro. We took it down. We took it down. I'm gonna put it in their little garage for them to do whatever they want with. What am I making? Well, I was working on this Star Wars game, Saber Warriors, but I finished for the day. And honestly, I did so much work on that. I could probably finish for like, I take a little breather from that for a bit. Cat chilling. Oh, there are the cat. Oh, they came out. They're still getting accustomed, so they're pretty shy and scared. You're working on a game as well. What are you working on, brother? They're still sniffing around everywhere. It might take like a week for them to get comfortable, I think, right? Meow is kind of crazy. Just solo deving a Roblox game inspired by Rocket League's Heat Seeker mode and Blade Ball. Want to try something different than Unity? Okay. I say run that. I say run that, bro. I say hit that up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? I say sky's the limit. You can do anything you put your mind to. I don't know what. I mean, I know what game. I know the cash grab game I'd make right now. But I don't want to build or anything like that. So, and I don't want to do, you have to make UI or anything. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. On Broad again? Okay, no. RZ, I'm gonna ask you to stop. I'm gonna ask you to backtrack. Alright? I'm gonna ask you to keep it a buck 55,000. Was that the best way to kind of like chime in? Should we be taking you seriously after you just said what you just said? Think about it. Think about it. You do that. You keep it a bean 55K. You do that, brother. You do that, brother. On phoneme, bro. You can't be saying random stuff like that. On phoneme, alright? I'm just saying, on phoneme. I'm just saying, on phoneme. I'm just saying. And then, like, it's like, dude, none of these, you know what? Do any of these tsunami games have pets? I think people underestimate pets. Like, just add them to the game. Like, why do you think all these other simulators back in the day were making bank as hell? A lot of that was pets, dude. Like, I feel like people are just trying to get clout now. And with clout comes the money, but like, if you add pets, you're gonna make more, no? You were just about to add pets? No, you weren't. No, you weren't. What games are you even working on, bro? You're working on like 5 different games. You're not getting a single dime or percentage. You're just... What are you doing? What do you think you're doing, RZ? What game are you working on right now, bro? What game are you working on right now, bro? Drinking a 2-liter Coke Zero right now? Jesus Christ. Like a whole ass 2-liter is kind of crazy. Spin a lucky block. So that's... Okay, well, I've never heard you talk about working on that game, and you were literally last working on like 4 different games. You was working on a car game, a Steela game, a motherfucking Monsters Inc. Motherfucking, what was that other game you were working on? I don't even remember what it was. You're working on all these games. Where's the games? Not one game has come out. Ever since you've been working on these games, RZ, not one game has come out. How long have you been working on these games? Not one game has come out. Not one amount of... You haven't made a single Robux off these games. I'm flabbergasted, bro. And like the thing about it, dude, is I'm on your team. I'm on your team. I'm on your team. Okay? What up, Mighty Moose? What up, bro? What up, Mighty Moose? What up, Dad? When's your game coming out, Mighty Moose? Your game's been in development for what, 7 months? Your game's been in development for what, 8 months? Oh, we got about another year left. What? What? Where are these games? Where are these games at? They're not on my For You page. They're not on anybody's For You page. What's going on? What's going on? Let's keep it a buck five Billy, bro. You know what we do. You know how we do. You know what we do. Have y'all seen that Logic stuff coming out? Not coming out for a while. RPGs take a while. I could be making a cash grab, but I'd rather make something good. I mean, yeah, do your thing, bro. I don't care. It's your project, not mine, dude. But maybe, I don't know, speed it up a little bit. Because we're talking almost 2 years of development fully. It's kind of a little crazy, right? We're not a AAA studio here, okay? Just giving you my little 2 cents. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Because I'm just talking shit. I'm just bullshitting. I'm a future prospect in the field. Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? I mean, hey, games don't even need to be out to make money. Look at Jujutsu Infinite. Games don't even need to be out. What? I've never heard that. Can you link it? Can you link it, please? I'm a little lazy right now, bro. Honestly, can you just link it? Can you just link it? A hold mil? Like a million Robux or a million USD? What are we talking here? And also, RZ, because Myth and the other dude, Iris, are tripping. They didn't answer my question. How's the stream quality been doing? I've been getting error this, poor health this. How's it doing, bruh? Keep it a bean with me. Keep it a bean 58. Keep it a bean 73. Oh, what'd you say, Iris? I didn't see it. I'm missing chats then. My B. Yeah, so I have like Buns Wi-Fi now. Is what it is. Got you, got you. But a whole mil before release is crazy off of some shitty Roblox game. I mean, it's really not though if you think about it, right? If you think about Roblox and what Roblox is and the platform that Roblox is, it's really not. And so I think oftentimes a lot of developers associate quality with earning potential. And that's not what Roblox is. That's what Steam is, right? But Roblox didn't blow up off of quality games. Roblox blew up off of really below average quality games, right? I mean, some of the most popular games on the platform have been bunsicles. Like, we could literally just go on about this all day. And so I think developers, oftentimes developers have that disconnect where they don't actually look at what the platform is. They only look at what they want the platform to be, or the games that they would like to put out, or the games that they would like to play. and then they associate that with earning potential when that's really just kind of not how it is. Um, you know what I mean? So I mean, dude, if we're keeping it a buck 55 8, if we're keeping it a buck 55 8, who wants me to code in the tsunami mechanics right fucking now in less than 10 minutes? In less than 10 minutes. And we're gonna sit here and talk about what makes money on the platform? Does quality matter? Are we dead eye? Or are we dead eye? It's true that where the main earning potential on Roblox is terrible games that appeal to 8-year-olds, but there is still a good chunk of people on this platform who are teens. That's cool and that's fine and dandy. But I'm just saying, don't associate with a platform like Roblox, don't associate general earning potential with quality. It's not the platform for that. Now, that's not to say that there are genres and communities on the platform where quality can make a difference. But it's more so quality of mechanic and quality of the balancing for the game loop and the game loop itself, right? Because you can always have poopy VFX, poopy animations, but if you do the game loop right, the balancing right, and the mechanics are smooth, then you've got a winning game. And also, it's really just game loop and balancing. You can have poopy fucking mechanics and people are still going to play because it's fun. How many games have we seen where the coding was terrible, the mechanics are broken half the time, but the game is so much fun because that game loop and that balancing is so good, it don't even freaking matter. People overlook things like quality of graphics, quality of UI, quality of XYZ, right? So whereas these things can maybe make a little bit of difference if the success is already there, but they never make the success of the game. That's how I see it. Who's to say you can't have both? And that's what I'm saying is like, yeah, sure, like go for it. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying don't associate quality in certain areas with making the game successful. That's all. That's kind of where I'm getting at. Kanye IKEA ball? What? What are we talking about, dude? What are you talking about? You totally missed the ball, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You missed the freaking ball, bro. I don't have any games out. I am like on Saber Warriors. I'm the programmer for that right now. Um, so I mean, I'm enjoying that pretty much. And other than that, Mighty Mouse, I only do like freelance stuff so far. I took a break from releasing my own projects just because I wasn't really having any success. I was doing a bunch of match-based games and they were all kind of flopping. Although the strategy of marketing around them was also, I think, was flopping more than anything. I think the games would have been somewhat successful had I driven traffic a different way, because they were fun games for the most part. So, but I think my marketing was just kind of fucked up. And so yeah, I've taken a break. Now I'm kind of like I'm kind of deciding on where I want to go on my next freelance project, or not freelance, but my next personal project. If I want to do cash grab or community, I'm probably just going to get out of cash grab real quick just because I have a really good idea for it. So I might just get that out real quick. And then see how that does. And then just go community after that. But yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at right now. But at the same time, I really hate cash grabs and I'd rather just work on building a community game. So yeah, I don't know, bro. We'll see how that goes, though. We'll see how that goes, though. Community game is like the Star Wars game that I'm on. It's like a community game. Some of the anime games would be community games. Games where you can have like a community kind of carry it. It doesn't have to be like a high CCU. You know what I'm saying? So that to me is like what I'm kind of talking about there. Um but then I would also want to do research on a community, on like what genre, what kind of community it would be, like where am I pulling from, where am I, because Saber Warriors is pulling off of Star Wars community, right? But there's how many different things like Star Wars out there that exist that maybe people aren't fulfilling on Roblox. You see what I'm saying? So I would want to do research on that to kind of dive into that, because there could be things like Star Wars that aren't even games on Roblox yet. You just never know. And then you could build off of that and you could create your own lore so you don't get copyright. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm talking about when I say community, though. Games where that you don't need like a high, where something that's popular, you can kind of branch off of it and you don't need a high CCU to carry it. You could have a low CCU but turn out. Who's Super Monk in my friends list? Who is Super Monk? RZ, let's work. Yo, Mighty Mouse, can you add me? Let's work together. RZ, you're working on like 6 different games, bro. What are you doing? You just be working on shit to work on it, bro. Yo, what up? What up, man, Fanny? What up, bro? Yes, sir. I'm the best ever to ever do it. And y'all will know that, bro. Dude, one day I'm gonna be so known. One day I'm gonna be so known. And you know, it's funny because I got a little roster of ops. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yo, what up, Aussie? What up, bro? Yo, thanks for the follow, dude. That's cool. I don't care about being known, actually. I was just playing around. But I know I'm gonna have a successful game on a platform soon, so it is what it is, you feel me? Because you already know we moving different. You already know we moving different. But see, here's the thing. You don't even have percentage in the 6 games you're working on. Come on. Keep it a bean, bro. Keep it a bean, bro. You saying you keeping it a buck, but you ain't keeping it a buck, yeah, baby. I worked by myself. Yo, what up, Stummy? What projects am I working on? Right now, I'm working on a tsunami game and a tsunami game and a Star Wars and the Star Wars game, Saber Warriors. All right, I am gonna get off though. I need to go. I need to get some food and stuff. So, oh, Eclipse just got in here. Did you just say tsunami? Yeah, but I'm getting paid for it. It's a commission, bro. It's not even a tsunami. It's like a tower. It's like all the same shit though, isn't it? It's like a tower. It's like the same tower for brain rots, tsunami for brain rots. I don't freaking know. It's like the same stuff, isn't it? Eclipse, where are your games at, bro? Because like, how long you been in here, Eclipse? And you just like don't even like post your games or anything, brother? No, I got some food in the fridge. I'm gonna eat. I got some food in the fridge. I'm gonna eat. You feel me? I'm a competitor. The only competition is yourself, bro. And you already know that. I don't look at anybody on the platform as competition. Nobody, because first of all, nobody else does it like me. And y'all know this. Nobody else does it like I do it. And y'all freaking know this. I'm built different. I'm built different. Okay? And we already know this to be a factual statement. So the only competition is myself. I'm the competition. That's it. Easy. It's light work. But you were doing a tsunami game though. Do you have progress? What's your Discord? Are you Astro? You're Astro, aren't you? On Discord? Astro, I got you. But I didn't even think he was a programmer, Eclipse. I thought you was like, I didn't even think you were a dev, honestly. I thought you were just tuning in. I just hit you up, though. What's we? Like, what are you saying we about? You pocket watching heavy? Who's pocket watching? Since when have I ever pocket watched? I don't even think I've ever pocket watched on this channel. In fact, I tell y'all to not pocket watch. Only to do it in terms of research, but don't like do it. You know what I mean? Only to get you an idea, but don't just be doing it. Alright, though. I am in a dip, though. I gotta eat. Peace out, guys.